Hi everyone, Donna L. Holloman here with what is my channel name again? I'm back again, of course, after 4 years, 6 years, whatever. Um, Stranger on the Elevator is the name of my book, and it's about a twin flame. Of course, I learned about what twin flames were, and it kind of resonated with it. So I kind of put that in there because I thought it was interesting. However, the story is definitely outside of the the words or description. It's kind of bigger than that. It's kind of more spiritual. Um, as far as the person, I stopped seeing the person. I mean, the the connection is so it's so intense. It's like data from the universe being poured down through you, on you, in you, and it feels like you're about to explode. So I just explode. I don't know what I mean by explode, but the feeling of something so huge that it seems like your body or your mentality or just anything could, that's your body itself, like being on that elevator with that light felt like we were going to die. I mean, we were just going to just explode, your internal self explode out, not physical, like going outside and doing anything, like causing anything, because causing anything is just so minute. I mean, it's so small. Just for an example, if you physically do something or lash out at someone, right? It's so, that action is so small, tiny, minute compared to the feeling itself inside yourself, the feeling of explosion inside yourself. So my recommendation would be to try not to go outside yourself and take action on without um, going inside to see what that feeling or that explosion feeling is, so to speak. And it's so hard to face. Oh my God, it's a challenge. One time, because a lot of people I know is not necessarily going through the spiritual awakening experience like I am. However, you just accept people where they are. I mean, everybody is where they are, and that's where they want to be. So one time I spoke to, I think it was, I'm not sure, a friend of mine, and I said, maybe you should just sit still and meditate. You know, of course, my last video, I was very religious. I grew up religious, and most people I knew are almost extremely religious. Not extremely, but some of them are extreme, and some of them are relaxed. Some of them are just hardcore inside, that don't want to say, but they will speak up if something seems out of line or out of place. Well, I say meditation, and meditation is just to stay in this very moment, enjoying what you have in the now. And I try to explain that to this person, and they said, that's when the devil comes in. It's like, oh my gosh. I don't mean to laugh because a lot of people probably truly believe that if you stay in the moment, that if your mind and your focus is just in the here and now, that's what meditation is to me. Meditation is staying in the here and now. And they said, well, the devil will come in. Well, one thing about that, it does feel like that. So I completely understand her concept, or this person's concept. Um, and probably stay away from it because of my belief system. If I believed that or truly believed that, I probably would never meditate. Just because somebody explained to me to meditate, I would probably take it as, oh, they're from a cult, or they're spiritually away from Jesus, so to speak. They're not holy, or because they meditate. Well, um, everybody has their own perspective, just like in my disclaimer, if you look down on my description. So, in my perspective, how I've learned is like Eckhart Tolle. He's one of the books I read a lot of books too. But I did a lot of listen to a lot of YouTube channels, and some of them were a whole lot worse than me and doing very well. So I think some people probably are looking for some kind of assistance through this spiritual awakening process. So, however, my point is that the best way through this is to kind of, I imagine that I'm on a ship or a boat, and there's days where the water is rocky, is wild, is crazy, and when those days come, we don't necessarily focus on the future in the past. We focus on getting out of there. We focus on the here and now. Take that oar, figure out how the water is waving and running and going crazy and about to pull my boat over. So I have to stay in the now and then take action based on my own internal survival mechanism. Survival meaning peacefully picking up an oar, figuring out how it works, and start rolling as best as you can with the waves that you have. So that to me is meditation. When you're in that zone, your zone right here, like the horse with the zone, they focused on straight ahead. Well, that's meditation to me. Just like any sports, football, baseball, basketball, whatever you're into, you're always in the moment. In the midst of it, you're in the moment. If you're not, you would lose the ball. It would drop. You will lose balls all over the place. I'm just kidding. Anyway, that's some of the things I'm learning. And my videos are going to be short right now until I come up, like I said before, I come up with some really good content. And I think I'm getting some assistance. But I just want to drop a line, just stop by and say hi again and let you know I'm still here. And I just thank you so much. Really, thank you so much for your likes and subscribing to my channel. If you're really getting some information out of here, or you want more, write in the comments. Let me know what you'd like to know more about. I'm going to try to make this in a teaching form, how to meditate, how sometimes exercise is great. Eating good light foods is really good for me. I can only speak for me. Everybody's body is totally different than mine. I mean, hey, I'm just different. I eat weird. I like seafood. I love seafood. I have our dog. His name was Mookie. He just passed away not long ago in 2023 in November, I think. Just a year. It's been a year now. I have my significant other. We've been together now 13 years. And like I said, I have grandchildren, great-grandchildren. And I really feel like I have to come out and talk about it because somebody might need it, just like I needed it. I needed it so bad that anybody who was willing to talk about it, I was willing to open my heart and my mind to listen, and perhaps they can help me, and they helped me so much. So I really hope that I'm able to help you too through this spiritual awakening process. We are here. We are moving into a direction we don't know. And all we have to do now is learn how to trust ourselves, forgive ourselves, and ride the waves. The quiet waters and the busy ones, and live in the moment. So thank you again for stopping by. This is short and sweet, and I will get that together, and maybe you have some suggestions for me. I'd be happy to hear. Like and subscribe. I look forward to talking to you guys. See you soon. Thanks again. Bye. Well, so long. I think I got it there.